Hi, I'm Yael, and for this episode of Nurturing Resilience, I thought I would just share a super simple technique that involves self-massage. And we do know that touch in general is really good for our nervous system. It as long as the touch is safe, right? It does immediately get into the nervous system, particularly through the vagal nerve, which is the nervous system's brake pedal. And it also helps us hormonally by producing oxytocin, which is known as the bonding hormone or the love hormone that's present between mothers and babies. And in partners who are over sort of the initial honeymoon phase, there's different hormones involved in the beginning of the sexual romantic relationships, but sort of when there's more bonding that's happening. And so we can get massages, but not all of us live with someone during the pandemic, so certainly we can give massages. So we're going to start by doing just with our fingers a massage on our scalp. And for this one, just to note, I'm using the pads of my fingers, and I've taken off like big jewelry, rings and stuff like that. I'm not really using my fingernails, but I could use all of my fingers. If you just got your hair styled, then this might not be the best technique. And you're just kind of gonna go all around all around the scalp to begin with. By the way, this is so good. It's also good for people with autism. I actually many years ago purchased this silly little thing for $3, and it does the same thing. You just kind of put it in and out of your head. What I realized when I started to use this, and I do have a couple of clients that love these. I don't even remember what they're called, scalp massager, but your fingers are really just as good. And I do sort of wonder, in olden days where women used to brush their hair for 100 strokes before they went to bed, if maybe that was part of really relaxing the whole nervous system so that you would have better sleep. Okay, so you're gonna do that for as long as feels good. And then I like to kind of like rake from the center of the forehead out towards the temples. Just a few times like that. You could go up and down. In fact, you could do that right along sort of the scalp as well, especially if you have a part right in the middle. And then some people like to continue this almost like to doing like a heart, so that you're also going by sort of the temple, the cheek, and then the jaw. You could put a little olive oil on your fingers before you do this. And then I like to use my knuckles to get right into the eyebrows, and we're really pressing outwards, so everything is out. And you could do that a number of times. Good. Feel free to come now to the ears. All the acupuncture points in your body ends at the ears. And so there's also plenty of kind of low cost acupuncture. Again, not during the pandemic, but auricular acupuncture, so that you don't have to have a private room, and you could just do the earlobes, but massaging them works just as well. I forgot to take off my earrings, so I can't really get so well to this part, but it's okay because there's great points at the very top. And then we're gonna place our fingers just by the jawline, and you're gonna wanna push up and make this really unattractive wrinkles, like elephant wrinkles. And then right in there, get into the jaw. Ooh. Where we also tend to hold a lot of tension. And then if you want, you could just sort of like do that same knuckle brush out right at the jawline. Okay, and then we'll come in, the vagus nerve also runs right by, like my face already feels super alive and good right now. The vagus nerve runs right down the back of the neck. So if you can feel that occiput, the bony ridge, go underneath there. You could just massage the back of the neck. And this is a nice one if someone else is around. And again, you might want to put on a little olive oil, coconut oil, almond oil, lotion. Although I like to tell my students, please do not use lotions on your skin that you wouldn't put in your mouth, because everything goes in through the skin into your body. So at the very least, no petroleum-based products. We try to keep it clean. Okay. And then optional, you don't have to do this, but even just after that, we can just take one hand over the heart area and the other hand over the heart. So I'm doing more the spiritual heart rather than the physical heart, so I'm still in the center line. And as we take some breaths, we might become more aware of the effects of that massage. I love doing this one in the morning with my moisturizer, which is a bunch of oils actually that I make, both base oils and aromatherapy oils. And you can intentionally, with your inhales, breathe in a sense of compassion, a sense of resilience, a sense of confidence. Reminding yourself that you're connected to all sorts of resources in the seen and invisible realms. And with our hands on our hearts, we can remind ourselves to come into the day with love and also with courage. And there might be a quality of energy that you'd like to embody as you come into the day. Maybe patience, a sense of ease, or just giving yourself the space that you need today to pause and to check in. Reminding ourselves too how good loving touch is, and that it's a real gift that we're able to offer to ourselves. We'll take one more breath here with our hands on our hearts, and on the exhale, we'll just bow chin to chest, metaphorically bowing our minds to our heart's wisdom. And if you wanted to, you could just come up and just feel the effects moving the head and the neck around in any way that feels good. Well, I hope that this short session was helpful. As always, I love hearing your comments. Have a great one.